Hello, family. Hello, entrepreneur. Hello, aspiring entrepreneur. Today I'd like to share a special story with you, and this is a story that I've always shared bit by bit. And this is the first time I'm going to share the full story with you. And the reason why I want to share this story is because I know that you can pick lessons from it. And this is a story of how I started ReDahlia, which has branched out into 3 businesses now. ReDahlia Workspaces, a beautiful co-working facility at the heart of Lagos, Nigeria. Entrepreneurs.ng, a platform where we inspire, educate and inform entrepreneurs, and the academy where we teach our business owners how to do business right. So, how did I start ReDahlia? ReDahlia just started because people would always come to me because of my studies, because I've got a degree in international business. So they feel that this person that has like an embodiment of ideas. They always come to me and they say, Florence, I want to start a business and I don't know the business to start. Which business should I start? And I'm like, okay. I look at them, I look at pretty much what they have interest doing or what I've seen them do. I'm like, okay, maybe you can do this. I think people would be willing to pay for this. You can start like this. And I'm like, okay, you can Google the rest of the information, and they'll come to me and say, you can't really find something that is relatable to us online. What you just see is Oyibo ideas. Maybe you should help me out. And you keep helping, and there's just a limit to which you can serve one person. And I decided that maybe this is a need. And also, when you go online, you also find out that what you really have is gossip and entertainment. There wasn't really a core business platform that catered to people who wanted to start businesses. And since I grew up doing business, helping my family with their business, and also my degree, my master's was in business, I decided, okay, probably I should really write about business. So one evening, I just took my pen and paper. I like to write before I type. So I wrote out a particular business idea. I remember it was a distribution business idea, how to start it, all the things that you have to do to start it. And this is because there was a time that I wanted to have like this distribution thing, which didn't really work out, and I'm sure that's a story for another day. So I wrote down the idea and I sent it to my friend to proofread for me. And he was like, well, this is fantastic, you should put it out. And I put it out, and people liked it. I wrote more. I loved the reception that I was getting, and I'm like, okay, this makes sense. So it was like moonlighting. At the end of the day, between the hours of 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. before I sleep, I would write. I found out that the readership started increasing, and this was ReDahlia.com, right? And I'm also going to tell us how ReDahlia came about. So ReDahlia was registered for another company. I was pursuing a business deal and I needed to have a company, and when that didn't work out, ReDahlia was just lying there, and I felt that it could really be useful. I could use it for something, and I started using ReDahlia.com for this writing thing. And when the readership increased and people also wanted to read every other aspect of entrepreneurship, they wanted to read about tech, they wanted to read about lifestyle of an entrepreneur, they wanted to read about accounting. So I started thinking probably I should get like-minded people who had the right education, who were also running businesses, so that they could write from a place of experience. So that's how I started looking for writers with this experience, with the qualification that I wanted. and I got really nice people, and the people that I got over time, we've built this relationship that I can always tap into today. So the readership increased, and one day we decided that maybe we should bring everyone together, because even my content writers, I never met them. It was just virtually, we could just talk, and I paid them. And remember that I started ReDahlia.com out of passion, and I've got the pay, I get paid, and I pay my writers. The platform was not making money. So the first lesson you're going to pick from here is that before you start a business, make sure you think about how you're going to make money. So the revenue generating model has to really be very clear. It was a very big mistake from my side. And if you start a business and you say, okay, it's going to be an NGO, that's fine. But if you want to make profit out of the business, you have to really articulate exactly how you're going to make money. It wasn't funny. I was really feeding on passion, and I was spending money. At the time, I started thinking that we need to make money. How are we going to make money from this? And because it wasn't thought out initially, it was a challenge. So we decided, okay, that we are going to bring our readers together. Before I continue my story, I hope that you've taken the lesson that I put out there. Before you start your business, make sure you have a revenue generating model. So we said, okay, on the 16th of September 2016 at Oriental Hotels, I remember that day vividly. It was a moment I will never forget. We brought together 200 entrepreneurs. So in bringing them together, there are a lot of things that we thought about. We thought, okay, that we needed to make sure that we had 25% of people who were already successful in their businesses, and then we have 75% aspiring entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs, because the whole goal was that we wanted people to have learning. We wanted them to learn from people who already have established businesses. We also wanted them to network, and there was a bit of entertainment. It was a free event, and people came. So we thought, okay, what are we going to gain out of this? Because it was free, we had the right audience, but then we had this long 3 pages of questionnaire. We wanted to understand the pain point of the entrepreneur. What is it that is making your business not go forward if you're an entrepreneur in Nigeria? That was exactly what we wanted to understand. So we sent it out, and because it was free, there was a lot of value from that event. We had top speakers. We had people like Sam, Colin, and Abba talking about the legalities of doing business in Nigeria. We had Nkem Bello talking about how you can leverage technology to grow your business, and Gosi Okamoko was talking about how the right education you need to grow your business. It was a wow moment. It was a moment that you have to be proud for what you have done, gathering people together and making sure that they were getting value. But of course, we needed something in return. So another lesson that you have to pick up from this place is that in as much as you are creating value, in as much as you are giving value, you also have to make sure that you capture value. And capturing value is that you have to get something in return. It could be money for your business. So when you're doing business and you're writing about your business model, you want to make sure that you are getting the revenue aspect of your business. You think about it and get value from it, and make sure you are making money. But if you're not getting money, you have to get something. For us, we wanted core information, unsieved information, and that's why our audience told us that they needed a co-working space. They didn't just tell us they needed a co-working space, they told us that they needed a co-working space at Ikeja. So we now went on a quest to get a place to set up a co-working space. So every single thing we do is born out of information, out of need. Before you start a business, there has to be need for it. There has to be, okay, people want this thing, and you have to get that information from them that they want this thing. So that's how we started. We launched ReDahlia Workspaces on the 3rd of March 2017. And on the 3rd of March 2017, we opened our door to entrepreneurs to come and experience the magic that we've created. ReDahlia, I've not gotten to entrepreneurs, I'm coming there, yeah. So ReDahlia Workspaces, the ambience was nothing you've ever seen. The location, very serene, very quiet, where you come and you get work done. We thought that it was like an eureka moment, we've gotten it, but that's not it. Once you've gotten it, the work does not end. You cannot just say, oh, I've put it out there, I've done it, people should come. No, you also have to do some work, and that's a lesson that we learned. We opened up, and like a month, we were not having customers, so we needed to go out to make sure that people come to use our space. So what did we do? Most times during weekends, I'll go to different churches with our flyers to distribute. We research different companies, for instance, hotels that we are sure didn't have halls. We can go and like a barter with them. We'll bring people to use your space if people inquire about our space, and then we'll also give you will place your flyer in our space so that you can tell your people. You place your flyer in your place, and then you can tell your people to come use our space. So that's how we started doing it, and that move made sure that we got people to come use ReDahlia Workspaces. And as people came, part of the requirement was that their business has to be registered with the appropriate authorities. For instance, in Nigeria is the Corporate Affairs Commission, and that was a challenge. People were finding it difficult. They will come, they say their businesses are not registered, it's taken 6 months, and we found out that we can really cut the process and make it seamless for them. That's how we now started the legal arm of our business, the business support unit of our business, where we help people register their business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, whether you want to register as a business name, whether you want to register as a limited liability company, whether you want to register as an NGO, and also trademarking your brand. So that's what we did. And the lesson you have to pick there is that constantly listen to your customers. Try to find a way where you can add more revenue to your business and cross-sell to them. So we started helping them with their business units. And one day, I was scrolling through the streets of internet, and I found that the domain name Entrepreneurs.ng was available. That was an eureka moment. I brought on my card and I bought that domain. And after purchasing that domain, like it was like I needed to do it, because even when I saw it, I spoke to my colleague and I'm like, see, this thing, how can this thing be available? And she was like, maybe we should wait till tomorrow. I said, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, Entrepreneurs.ng kind of captures every single thing that we wanted to do. Because when we tell people, oh, ReDahlia.com, we have business information there, it was difficult for them to comprehend, because the word ReDahlia does not have really much business connotation. But Entrepreneurs.ng, at least you understand that this is for entrepreneurs. So that's how we got Entrepreneurs.ng. We started it, we bootstrapped it. I built the website myself, the first website that we had, but we've since rebranded. Now if you go to Entrepreneurs.ng, you don't just see the content, you see the content that you can read and start your business. However, you also see our paid content in our shop. So you see all the books that we have and all the courses that we have that will help you start and grow your business. You also see all the business development services that we have. So if you want to write your business plan, your business model, your marketing plan, if you want to tell your story, or if you want to book and talk to an expert, we are here to help you, because that's the goal, to inspire, to inform, and to educate entrepreneurs. And Entrepreneurs.ng is really there to my heart. It's a product that is dear to my heart, and it's something that also gave birth to this channel that you are currently watching. And as we begin to teach through our content at Entrepreneurs.ng, there also was more need. People wanted to come physically, people wanted to learn more. Just like Oliver Twist, I want some more. When people want some more, you have to take advantage of it and give them what they want. That gave birth to the business clinic. Now we've moved it from the business clinic to the business academy, ReDahlia Business Academy, because there's so much more that we can do. It's not just the business clinic, there's so much more we can do. So what we do with the business clinic is that we teach business owners how to do business right. So there's a way to do business, just like everything. So if you're going to cook, so for instance, if you want to cook oha soup, you want to, for me, if I'm going to cook oha soup, you have your meat, you have ofo, you have egusi, you have to put all of those things in the right proportion for you to make a very sweet oha soup. It's the same thing as business. Every area of your business has to work in the right way, in the right proportion, at the right speed. There has to be marketing. The customer service has to work well. You need to understand what you have to do legally. The accounting, the numbers has to work. Everything has to work well for you to run a sustainable business. That is exactly what we are doing with the business clinic. So entrepreneurs come, budding entrepreneurs come, aspiring entrepreneurs come, and we take them through 3 days of intensive learning where they learn about business operation, about strategy and modeling, about digital marketing, about customer service, legal and accounting aspect of their business. And after that, there's 1 month mentorship. So guys, I've told you about the 3 businesses now, the Entrepreneurs.ng, ReDahlia Workspaces, and the business clinic. And you can also see that they were born out of need. And the thing about what has helped our growth is that we are not complacent. We are constantly looking for ways to improve our offering. We are constantly looking for the right partners, the right collaborations to grow. So right now we are thinking about what can we do more for entrepreneurs. So maybe your business is registered. Are we going to leave you like that? What else can we do for you? Maybe you finish your training. Are we going to leave you like that? What more can we do for you? And that's a question you have to keep on asking yourself as an entrepreneur. Whatever success that you feel that you've attained, immediately you attain that success, you have to ask yourself, what more can we do? What value can we create? We keep on educating entrepreneurs. So you talk to us and tell us what more can we do for you. And if our mission, which is for ReDahlia being everything to the entrepreneur, so through everything that we do, we've got the workspace that they can use. We help them with their business registration. There's a platform where they read about businesses. There's an academy where they get trained. That's being everything to the entrepreneur. And Entrepreneurs.ng is like a stop center for entrepreneurs. So it's like you go into a mall or a supermarket, and every single thing you need in your house, you can put it in your cart, and you can and pay. So it's the same thing for Entrepreneurs.ng. You need to grow your business, you need to learn how to sell, you need to learn how to start, you need to learn how to do business with a friend. You can really shop off the shelf, put it in your cart, and then go. That's what we are proud to do. And for us, it is helping raise a new wave of entrepreneurs. The challenge we have is not just money. The challenge we have is the knowledge gap. If we can bridge that, then people know that there's so much that they can do, that there's so much they can do. Like, there's a lot of crime going on right now, and the thing is that I feel that people don't know more. They don't know enough. If they know that, okay, I can make hair, I can really monetize it. If they know that I can sing, I can monetize it. If they know that I can write, I can monetize it, then they can do better. And that is what we are out to solve. And I feel that the mission that we have is really noble and is a high call to make sure that entrepreneurs, that they have the right resources to do business right, that they have the right resources to have a mindset shift and a mindset change, that they can do anything that they can do, that they set their mind to do. So that's my story. I don't know if I told it all. My name is Florence Chikezie, and a little bit about myself. Aside founding ReDahlia, I come from a family that really love me, and I have like a great support system. My friends, they are my rock, and I also have the most amazing colleagues. I didn't start ReDahlia alone. If not for these folks, there wouldn't be any ReDahlia. And most importantly, if not for you watching this content and getting inspired, there won't be any ReDahlia and there won't be any mission. So if you want to join our goal, if you want to join our mission of raising a new wave of entrepreneurs, or being one of the entrepreneurs that we are going to raise, I do like you to click the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel today. It will make all the difference. Thank you.